Hey kiddos, surprise weekend video. It's really bright out here, even though it's like cloudy weird. Okay, I wanted to so first off, this is coming from my phone, so sorry if the quality is like exceedingly different or maybe better. I don't know, some of the audio was crappy on my videos on my computer. I just wanted to check in and say hi because I haven't talked to you via video since Thursday. And then I also wanted to give some updates on like, hey, the workload, I hear you. I've heard some feedback. And then I also wanted to show you my yard. I talk about my plants a lot and gardening, and I brought in some of my plants. Some of you got to see them the week before we left. So I was gonna show you my garden today. Okay, so first off, for the workload. So please worry about my stuff last. Like, you know always that I'm always going to give you the time you need to turn stuff in. If you need to resubmit stuff, if you need to retake exit tickets, whatever you need, I got you, okay? So like if you're stressing about workload right now, just like take my work off your plate and get to it when you can, and we'll get to it when we can't. And if you can upload it when you get back, like you can upload it, and if you can't, then you can't. And we will, I still expect you to be doing my work. I still expect you to make it happen. But like, if you're worried about being able to get stuff, sorry, my nails are really dirty. I've been gardening. If you're worried about getting stuff done, prioritize your math and ELA first. And then, you do what needs to work for you. But if you need to put science at the bottom of your list, I'm not going to be mad at you. Okay, go ahead. All right. Second off, your teachers, we changed some of the settings, so you're not going to get 1,000 emails from Google Classroom over and over again. I know that was really overwhelming every time we had an assignment. So most of us went in and turned those features off. And then, we will also be sending out a letter at the beginning of every week that just has hey, here's what you have to do for all of your classes this week. And we're hoping that by keeping stuff kind of like in one place, we'll make life a little easier for y'all, because that is the name of our game. That is what we care about the most here, is like making sure that you all can learn. It's not about like, oh, who can turn their work in? It's like, hey, this is totally new. This is only going to be our second week doing it. Like, we're going to do what we need to do to make sure that you guys have everything you need. Okay. All right. Garden time, babies. Okay, so recently I have become obsessed with succulents. So like every couple of years I get a new obsession, whether it's like drawing or whether it's what was I really into I was really into crochet, and so I have tons of yarn left over from that. Now I'm really into gardening because I can actually keep things alive up here in the Bay Area. It's really cool. So this is my basic just starter garden. So here's where I keep all of my stuff that is like growing and in the process of growing. And so I've got plants here, I've got plants up here, and you can see all of the different varieties of the different succulents that I grow. And these are all new buddies. I had just gone shopping right before the big old shutdown to get a bunch of different plants because I was going to make I've been making some new, arrangements. So like when you put all the little plants in a thing, it's kind of like flowers. So it's like an arrangement. Fun fact, I took floral as a class in high school because I went to an ag school. So agriculture school. So you could take like farming as your classes. And so I took floral arranging, and I learned how to make flowers really pretty. Okay. So I take those plants, like all the succulents and stuff, and then I make them into arrangements. And so here's an example of how I can kind of arrange my plants. And you can see, my sister was making fun of me because I'm really bad at pointing the camera, and I'm sorry if I'm not flipping it the right way. I know there's a flip on FaceTime. I can't find the flip on this. Whatever. So here, don't make fun of me for being 100 years old. Here are some of what it looks like when I actually arrange my plants and grow them into an actual arrangement. And then I also have another little, what I call my nursery. And so this is for my little BB plants, my teeniest, tiniest babies that break off of other stuff, or they're just really cool stuff that I find when I'm walking around. Don't tell people. I don't steal plants from people's yards. I would never do that. But if there's a plant that's overgrowing the sidewalk and it's in public territory, I might take a piece here and there, whatever. Okay, so here's my nursery. This is like all my littlest buddies, and they're so cute and so pretty, and I'm just trying to help them grow. So by keeping them in this kind of space, I am trying to help them get a little bit more nurturing, because when they're that little, they kind of need a little extra love. Okay, now I'm gonna walk through my house and I'm gonna show you my last little section of my garden, my front yard. So my front yard is one of my favorite places in the world. I'll just like sit out there and read, or just like, I don't know, look at my cats because they like to sit in the window. Oh, I also started gardening indoors. So I don't know if you noticed them behind me when I was making my YouTube videos, but these are actually real plants, you guys. So I garden from the garden, and then I bring my real plants indoors, and they're like living. They're doing really good. I just replaced all the indoor ones because after about 3 to 6 months, they start to grow like flowers do, and they grow like in kind of weird directions, so they don't look as cute. So I just redid a bunch of different plants inside my house. My nephew just knocked this down, so I need to sweep. And then I have like these guys. Here's like pictures of my families, just like a tour of my house really fast. It's a mess in here because my dogs decided to chew up like a pillow, so there's like fluff everywhere. I can't deal with it. But like here's some more of my plants. And then the last ones, these are my favorite ones, my indoor ones that I just did. This one's super long and cool. It's kind of adjusting. You can see some of the little dead parts. We're gonna see. The roots hopefully took well, but like, I don't know, gardening, man, it's a journey. It doesn't always work out. And then I'm going to show you my front yard. My front yard is so pretty. So I've got like my porch plants, and then I've got these. So this cactus, this is called a Christmas cactus, and it's not doing super well right now, but it's gonna do better, I swear. And this cactus is older than I am. So this is coming from a plant that my grandma made, or my grandma made. My grandma has been growing. She lives in Arizona. I went and picked a piece off of it last time I was there. Next time I need to get something with roots, because you can see this little baby is just like not coming back to life very easily. Christmas cactus is hard. Like, so I have this other one right here that's doing great, but I don't know, gardening is hard. So here's like my whole little garden for my front yard, and I just made all of these little planters. So I'm all about that reduce, reuse, recycle. So I had a bunch of cinder blocks left over in my backyard from some project. I don't even remember what I had been doing. I think I had like was building something and I needed to put something on lifts, whatever. And so I had all these cinder blocks, and so I'm like, you know what? These would make really cute planters. So I turned them into planters, and I put little candles underneath, and then when I light them up, which I don't light them all the time, but when I do light them up, they're really pretty. And so these are kind of messy right now because I need to get all of the leaves out of them. I brought all my plants from school home, so don't worry. All the school plants are going to be just fine. And then here is where I pick from. So this is my pick garden. So these are my plants that are doing the best, and they're like real, except I have some mushrooms growing in there. I need to get those out of there. These are some of like my best growing succulents. So every time I like have a gift or I want to bring someone a little plant, I'll pick them from there. Okay, my loves, I just wanted to check in and make sure that you're doing okay. I wanted to let you know that, hey, like it is not the end of the world if that science homework is not like perfect right now. Really like prioritize your wellness and prioritize you being okay. I want you learning, and to me that doesn't matter. If you're learning science, that's cool. I would love it. If you're learning math, ELA. If you're learning whatever it is you need to be learning, okay, don't stress about the workload, and I will make sure that everything is okay with your grades. Don't stress about those. Oh, also, videos should be working now. And remember, skip the day one video. It's not working. It's just being a pain in the butt. All right, my beautiful, beautiful humans. I love you so much. I hope that you are well. I hope if you have enjoyed me rambling on about my plans for 10 minutes, surprise video, whatever, I get to choose the content. And I hope that you have a great day. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.